I already told my fiance, I was like, just wrap me in like, you know, one of those like green eco-friendly cloths and just shove me in the ground.
What?
As a woman who loves cheese, milk, I'm not a big fan of eggs. Okay, so today I'm gonna be sharing with you guys my lifestyle favorites. I've never done one of these on this channel, and I'm planning on doing like a mid-year beauty favorites for my main channel, The Beauty Breakdown. Cute, it just makes me so happy. There's like little sparkle hearts and glitter in the tube. And I feel like I had a lot more favorites left over, or not necessarily left over, but they're just not beauty related. So I thought I'd hop on here and talk to you guys about some of the things that I've been enjoying in my life lately, because there have been some things outside of books and reading that I have been loving. So without much further ado, let's go and get started. I cannot emphasize how much I've been obsessed with Trader Joe's in the past like month or so. And I feel like, I mean, I'm fully aware there are many people obsessed with Trader Joe's. I don't really know anyone who doesn't love Trader Joe's. Now there's a couple reasons why I've been obsessed with Trader Joe's, and so I guess let's just go through them naturally. First being is that I have been doing a mostly vegan diet, and by mostly vegan diet, I mean like I've been eliminating dairy completely from my diet, like all forms of dairy, but I've also just been like really cutting back on my meat consumption, byproduct of not eating a lot of dairy. I'm not a big meat eater to begin with, but yeah. So anyways, Trader Joe's has a lot of really great vegan options, which has made my life so much easier. As a woman who loves cheese, milk, I'm not a big fan of eggs. It's not that it hasn't been, I guess, agreeing with me digestively. It's actually, I think, not been agreeing with me with my eczema. Trader Joe's, like I said, has a lot of vegan cheeses, vegan dips. Shout out to the vegan nacho cheese, which I go through like a tub of that like every couple days. It is delicious and so good. I've been doing their vegan just dinner options, and it just is a lot easier than me having to like look at the ingredients and all that kind of stuff. And last but not least, what I've been really loving Trader Joe's for is their flowers, which kind of goes into my next lifestyle favorites, flowers. So Trader Joe's has very affordable flowers. They have fun seasonal items. You can go there. They're always kind of different. They're super affordable compared to like some other places. Like a dozen roses there are $9.99, so like $10. So very, very affordable. So I can go there, buy a bunch of different types of flowers and fillers and seasonal flowers and all kinds of stuff, and make my own arrangements, like practice making arrangements. So like I said, flowers have definitely been something that has been like dominating my life lately, mainly because I am planning on doing my own flowers for my wedding, which I've mentioned on this channel before. And so in lieu of that, I have been trying to prep and practice by arranging my own flowers from Trader Joe's. So here are the flowers, if you guys remember. Here are the roses. I actually ended up putting them in two separate vases so they had extra room to kind of blow out. They look really pretty, and they take up more real estate when they're nice and blown out like this. Then we have the spray roses, which I think they opened up a little bit, but they still, you know, there's still some that are like this guy. It's a little bit more compact. Carnations, I was reading, are like one of those flowers that are pretty hardy. Their petals don't bruise or damage as easily, so you can kind of manhandle them a little bit. But I think I did this half I opened by hand, and then this half I didn't. So you can see there's no real difference. So now I've learned I don't necessarily need to do that. I can just put them in water and hopefully they'll open up. Here's my eucalyptus. Obviously I would have more greenery, but that's all I bought. Not a lot of shape to it, and I wanted to do something a little bit more less domey, but this just turned out to be a bit of a mess. There's a lot of holes in it, and it's not really got like a defined shape. There's like heavy flowers here, but I think it's a little rough. I might actually take this apart later and like try again, but that's what that, and obviously some of these just are not the best. But this is how my little one turned out, which I think it turned out really cute. I think it's kind of cute. You can see the little silver goblet down there. So that's been really fun. I've been experimenting with like times they last, and how to cut the flowers properly, how to store them, how to make them last longer, how to get the flowers to like bloom to their maximum amount without just dying the next day. So I've been conducting a lot of flower experiments in my house, and because of that, I've had a lot of beautiful flowers that have just been making me very happy. And the next thing I have been loving is actually doing my online grit cycle classes. So one of the things that I like to do, and one of the things that I have been getting better about, is working out. I go through periods like anyone else where I'm better about it, and right now I'm going through a period that I'm being better about it. I think I'm getting a little kick in the pants because my wedding is coming up in not a couple months, in like 6 months or so. So, you know, that's good incentive to get into shape. But I've always been pretty active. I've always worked out, and I've always kind of done something or other. And before COVID, one of my favorite things to do is actually go to my grit cycle spin classes. Since COVID hit, I haven't gone to them, and it's a very intense, difficult class. And I have been wanting to go back, but in preparation for going back, because I don't want to just like die in my first class back, I've been doing their online on-demand classes. I think it's like $37 a month, and then you get unlimited access to classes that they have pre-filmed that you can just do at your own time. And that's been really great. I've been doing those like 2 or 3 times a week, and it's been really helping getting me back into shape, along with like, you know, daily walks with my dog, and I do lift weights and things like that and strength train. But that's been something that I like enjoy because I think they're fun. I get a good workout and a good sweat on, and it's not something that I can really slack on because it's such a high intensity, fast-paced type of class that I like the cadence of, I like the choreography of, I like the music of. And so it just, when I'm having a day that I'm not necessarily into working out, I can do that and know I get a good sweat on, and it usually goes pretty quickly for me. Speaking of being active and working out, on days that I do not want to work out, like you just cannot get me to work out, I have actually been doing Beat Saber. We have an Oculus, and so that's been another favorite of mine. I've been purchasing a lot of like the expansion packs. So I've done the BTS pack, Lady Gaga, a couple of Linkin Park, and there's another one that I purchased. But I've been really into Beat Saber. A lot of times during the day, I'll even just be like, I'm gonna go play Beat Saber for like 10 minutes, just to like move my body and stand up instead of like sitting in front of my computer. So Beat Saber has been something I really enjoyed. Actually, growing up, one of my favorite games was Dance Dance Revolution. I was, and probably still am, the Dance Dance Revolution queen. Like, I used to play on heavy. I have been using that to also kind of keep me moving, keeping me active, because really the main goal with me when it comes to working out, I have like my Apple Watch, so I do try to close all of my rings every single day, whether that's through a walk or through Beat Saber or something like that, or like a more high intensity workout. But I just like to do stuff that I also enjoy. So speaking of favorites and working out, one of my next favorites, as far as lifestyle favorites go, are these leggings from YesStyle. They are amazing, they're super affordable, and I really should just get like 5 pairs and wear them every day, because I currently have like 2 pairs in black, and then I have a pair of pink ones, and I will do a full load of wash a full load of laundry just so I can wear my leggings again, because I like them that much. I like them because they're really comfortable and soft. They have some tummy control, but not so much where it like feels like it's like giving you acid reflux. It's so tight. But I also like it mainly for the fact that it doesn't attract dog hair. I'm always covered in dog hair, and since I like to wear black leggings, they tend to attract that. So these are the one pair of leggings I've found that I don't know what the material of them is, but for some reason the hair doesn't stick to them. Last but not least, for lifestyle favorites, I wanted to go ahead and shout out some of my favorite YouTube channels that I've been enjoying recently. These are YouTube channels that I like to watch when I'm like waking up in the morning, or if I'm just like, you know, sometimes I get distracted when I'm supposed to be working, or I just need to take a break. The first one being Legal Bites, which is a channel that has been following the Johnny Depp and Amber Heard trial. And I mentioned this in my book reading wrap-up, and I hate to admit it, it's kind of like scary entertaining, but I really think it's setting a precedent. I think it's almost gonna be like the modern day OJ trial for like our generation. So I'm fascinated by it, and I really like Alita. She's very approachable and relatable, and she always has like really good other YouTube channels she brings on, so it's been really entertaining. Next channel I've been into actually relates to my flower obsession, and that is Flower Moxie. Now, Flower Moxie is actually a retailer for is it wholesale? Considered wholesale flowers? They sell flowers in bulk, I guess that's what I should say. But they have a YouTube channel that's very, very helpful. Again, very approachable and relatable, and it makes me feel like, as like a DIY bride, that I'm able to do my own flowers. Amy has a lot of techniques and tips, and really like dumbs it down for people that don't work with flowers on a day-to-day basis. You can tell she works with a lot of DIY brides, obviously, because she knows exactly like questions I'd be thinking, and she answers them in her YouTube channel and videos before, you know, like I need to ask or like research it. So it's super helpful. I learned so much about flowers from that channel. I am excited about it. The last channel that I wanted to shout out is Ask a Mortician. I'm probably, no, I am very late on the bandwagon for Ask a Mortician. She is amazing. Caitlin Doty, I actually bought her book before I even, well, okay, let me rephrase that. So in one of my thrift book haul videos, I hauled her book. It's From Here to Eternity, Traveling the World to Find the Good Death. I picked that book up from Goodwill, hauled it on this channel, and you guys were like, oh, she has a YouTube channel, you should check it out, Ask a Mortician. And then when I looked, I was like, wait a minute, I'm already watching this channel. And then I bought her book, and I didn't even put the two and two together because at the time I was so new to her channel, I didn't know what her name was yet. So in my brain, I didn't make that connection. But I mean, it was gonna be a natural progression anyways, my obsession with her YouTube channel and also her books. I am a very like morbid person. I don't know why, I'm just fascinated by these types of things, and I love her channel. I love how approachable it is. I love that she makes something that seems so overwhelming and burdening and scary very natural. I've already planned out my death, or not planned, that would be nice. I've already thought about how when I die, what I want with my body. It sounds so weird when I say it out loud. But yeah, trying to be eco-friendly here. Just put me in the ground, it sounds like. Wrap me, I already told my fiance, I was like, just wrap me in like, you know, one of those like green eco-friendly cloths and just shove me in the ground. Anyways. Alright guys, so those are my lifestyle favorites. I hope you guys enjoyed just hanging out with me, doing a different style video. I do plan on doing like more lifestyle content on this channel because I do a lot of other things. You guys let me know in the comment section down below the type of content that you've been enjoying, maybe some of your favorite YouTube channels so that I can check them out, or books to read, or activities or hobbies that you've been enjoying, because I'm always excited to read your comments and get your guys' feedback. But as always, I hope you guys are happy and healthy, and don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe, share with your friends and family, hit that notification bell, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!